If it don't stop my cash flow, then it really ain't my business, yeah. Let's pose for this picture, ain't no filters on this money. Stack it up, no 2050s, rubber band my hundreds.
Back in the trap.
Hope y'all wasn't getting spoiled.
No, bad. We don't want to make that like a regular thing. That's more of a, a lot of those was just genuine. Like, it didn't take much effort or anything to set anything up. It was not but text or a phone call for both people. And when we say people, what am I saying? We referencing Damar Hamlin from Buffalo Bills and Rockstar Rick, local Pittsburgh rapper. Both are from the Pittsburgh area. Mm-hmm. So we want to keep it home team for the most part with what we're doing interview wise. How you think that went?
It went well. I enjoyed both of them.
I did too. Both was a vibe. Both was a vibe to say the least. A lot of memories was made that night. Both were long nights. Both were long nights. But when we usually pod, we have long nights individually. So when it's just us, so when we had guests, of course,
it makes it a little more interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
It's another.
We bring them into the world of us, day of us, or a night with us. So we take care of all our guests. They took care of us. They came through on the strength of love. So we appreciate both Damar Hamlin and Rockstar Rick. Shout out to y'all too for sliding through the podcast and blessing us with y'all presence for sure. So we back in the trap though. Welcome to another episode of the Jukebox podcast where music is king. I'm your lovely host, Lil Ty.
And your co-host, 7 Trey.
And we already got all the... I did ask you how I thought the two interviews went, right?
Yeah, they went well.
Yeah, they went well. Mm-hmm. You got a favorite or you equal on both? Did you watch both?
I'm equal on
See, because that's his thing. I'm keep trying to get him on to watch our pod. And I don't know what it is. He struggles with watching the pod. So I'm actually impressed that you... I'm happy that you watched You watched both?
Both.
Okay, you watched them through?
Through entirely.
Okay, what did you think? You got any criticisms for yourself?
Oh yeah, I do. But
you lay some out. Let me hear some. I got some too for myself.
No, the one we did with Rockstar Rick, I felt like it was good because I'm getting more comfortable, but I felt like I was a little too comfortable. Like I forgot the camera was there for real. It felt like we were just chilling,
chopping it up, talking, and you just have to remind yourself that you actually talking to somebody.
I don't gotta say everything.
Oh, that's what you got from that.
Yeah.
So you meaning like you got to keep it
moving, yeah.
Oh, not say everything that comes to mind.
Come to mind, yeah.
I feel like we've been getting better with that. I mean, of course, the final version that I always put out is a lot shorter than what we actually do. And I think until somebody say they want longer pods, I think I'm gonna keep it that way.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I kind of want longer.
You do?
Or it's maybe because I be knowing what's
missing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you want me to drop?
Nah, that was real good, bro. Why ain't you put
that in there too? Yeah. So with stuff like that, cause like we still got footage from the Damar stuff that hasn't been released yet. Rockstar Rick as well. So I think I'm gonna do we'll do a couple surprise releases for the people. And we'll probably just mix the two together. So I'll probably just mix the two together and get y'all a nice long pod of both episode of both D-Ham and Rockstar Rick together.
Director's cut.
Yeah, director's cut. So I'll do that. I'll probably do that for the people. But my criticism for myself would probably be keeping the guests involved, keeping them, because I don't want it to be so interview. I do want us to talk about them and what they got going on, but I also want them just to be a part of the show, you know. And now they're more of not just a guest, but they're like a guest host to say. With Rockstar Rick, I felt like we accomplished that. I felt like he was really
like a guest host. Yeah,
he was a part of the segments. He actually participated.
We need a little game. We need a game
For the guests.
Yeah.
What you thinking?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
I was just thinking about Drink Champs.
How they always got their slammers.
Quick time with slime.
Quick time with slime, yeah. Yeah, we do need a little jukebox again. I was thinking like a trivia. Well, I was also thinking of like, not for guests, but for you. We was going to do a trivia game, and I got this idea from like watching ESPN and shit like that, to where I come up with random hip hop trivia questions, and I just ask you this one question during the pod, and you gotta answer the question, and we're gonna keep tally. So it'll be me versus you, and we'll keep tally.
Yeah.
So next episode, y'all can be expecting that.
We could do it this episode.
We do it this episode.
Yeah. That's like, unplanned.
Unplanned. Yeah,
Rusty,
we can.
I ain't prepared. I ain't know he was gonna say that. I don't know what he's gonna ask.
I don't know what I'm gonna ask either, but give me like 20 minutes. I'll figure it out. All right, but we got Jukebox albums of the week. We switched it up for this week. So week in and week out, there are plenty of brand new rap albums. So no matter the time of year, it can be really difficult to stay aware of what's out and also what's hot. So Jukebox decided to make things much easier for you. Instead of sorting out nearly everything that released this week, we narrowed it down to strictly the best of the week, saving you plenty of time. Enjoy this week's list. So we got first on the list, and this is no real order, but first on the list, Last Ones Left by 42 Doug and ESTG. What was your thoughts? Did you even really listen?
I listened, but I don't know. They did what I expected them to do, so I really got to give it another listen, kind of, to pick out my favorites. Cause I was kind of like busy that day. Traffic, Pittsburgh, I got to stop slowing down, going through the tunnels, just drive through them. You create a whole bunch of unnecessary traffic, just drive through the tunnels. I promise you everything will be okay. So after a while, it just became background music. Cause I was,
you was so focused on that maneuvering through traffic and shit like that.
But nah, they got some ones on there. I like it.
So this was my favorite album that released this past weekend. And
caught you by surprise, didn't it?
Not surprised. I would say, because I say it would take a lot to surprise me, just like it takes a lot for me to be excited about something. I would say it impressed me. I was definitely impressed. What Doug did and what G did on that album, I think that was an example of how a collaboration album should be done between two artists. They kept it all home team. There wasn't it wasn't feature heavy. And when they did do features, it was all from people like EST's camp or Doug's camp or whatever it may be. But it was all home team, a homegrown project. And it felt real, like it didn't feel like an industry album. It felt like they was able to be them. Yeah. So Doug was able to get his shit off and talk his shit, and G, we was going to hear his shit, and I feel like he found a new drug bar of his now.
What are you talking about now?
He said I'm top 10 in my city. He said I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With a white boy snort H lines, and he's been saying that H line, H throughout the project, and there wasn't that much fentanyl. And now I think we know what H line, we know what he's referencing, but I think that's his new bar, and I actually liked it. It sounded good. You know what you're gonna get with G. You're gonna get that drug killer talk, and I love everything about it. Like that's what I know what I'm getting from them. They delivered. They gave me what I wanted and then some. And they got a lot of hit records on there. Thump Shit was crazy. But
ain't that the first? No.
But no, Ice Talk is the first jam on there. Ice Talk, So Spin is my number one jam. Spin is my favorite one. Can't nothing touch Spin. Cause when they get to the when they finish their verse and you get to the I spin again, the beat start going in and out, chanting. Yeah, they did what they were supposed to do on Spin. What was it? I never judged you. I think that's what it's called. I never judged you. He had the bar at the end. He said, he said, tell my cousin I love him. I'll never judge him. Ain't been the same since I lost my granny, since I lost my brother. I wish you was here to see me count these M, something shit like that. But they weren't just I got lines like that to where I could relate to them and they're talking about certain shit that real shit that they got going on, but the delivery of it was still on that gangster rah bang, you know what I mean? And it was perfect. To me, I like it. It's gonna be a force to reckon with on our albums of the year. I will say that. A collab album.
Yeah, they did do well. That was a nice collab. And I feel like it's going to age well.
I hope it's not one of them projects that I don't think for me it'll be one that I forget about, but you know how there's always collab albums. We had the Money Bag and NBA Youngboy, which is a great project, but we tend to forget it and you don't hear many people talk about that.
That's because they fell out. So,
is that a reason why we got to stop playing music? We can't play their music because they fell out now?
I mean, you could play it, but I feel like, no, I'm saying they fell out, so they don't care about the music. So, when it was so they ain't performing. Yeah, they ain't talk about it. So, that's why it's kind of get forgettable. But if you know, you know.
It's a classic project.
Everything was a hit, and the song titles was crazy.
So do you think this would be one of those projects that stand the test of time? Because even with Watch the Throne, do you consider? Because when we was when they was going through Jay-Z, and I just seen Rory and Maul, they was doing Jay-Z's worst song ever. I forget who won it or whatever. But then in the process, they started going through Jay-Z's albums and seeing how many classics he have. And I think Rory said something like he had only 4 classics. And now I don't know. I think he has more than 4. But what I'm really getting to is that they didn't even consider or talk about Watch the Throne. So can we consider that one of Ho's albums, and is that a classic album?
I'm surprised.
Because even when Jay-Z, remember years ago, Jay-Z dropped a picture and it had all his albums stacked on top of each other, and it was his album list. So, or how he ranked his personal albums. And even that, he didn't have Watch the Throne in that bunch. So I was wondering, I know probably Hove personally, he was just thinking of shit he did soul, on his own. But I'm thinking us as fans in the public, we can't consider that one of his? Or is that not a classic?
So you asked me, is Watch the Throne a classic Jay-Z album?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got to put that in this list. Because I feel like even if we're talking Ye, we could still put that for Ye because they equally contribute to a classic album.
Yeah.
And they each held their own on that album. Yeah. What's your favorite song from Watch the Throne?
Bro, that was 10 years ago.
Oh, I went to the con. I seen that shit live. I seen them perform that album live.
Yeah, that's nice.
Was it nice? Hey, shout out to Mom Duke. She been a real one. You let me miss school or stay up on the school night to go to the Jay-Z and Kanye West concert. I was in middle school then. I was a big Jay-Z fan. Huge Jay-Z fan. That was 10 years ago. And I seen Niggas in Paris live. Oh, I'm sorry. Niggas in Paris live might have been... bro, hold on. Let me get my shit off. Niggas in Paris live might be the greatest song ever to see live. We might not ever be able to see them perform that again live, but in the moment, in that time, seeing them two on the stage together perform the biggest song in the world, with the lights, the strobe lights, just yo. When I say if you is not a fan of all the flashing lights and you gonna pass out, you would have passed out in that bitch. That shit was jumping, lights everywhere. Motherfuckers lost their mind when Niggas in Paris came on. That is without a doubt my favorite song I've ever seen live.
I forgot what it was, what show it was.
It was provocative, ain't it?
Or I don't know if it was a show or an Instagram skit where someone was trying to talk to like Alexa or Siri.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, play the song about the guys in Paris.
No, the guys in Paris. Because he could say everything. The guys in Paris.
No, Alexa, play the song.
The song
about the two gentlemen
in
Paris.
Please, Alexa. You know what I'm talking about, right?
That was funny.
That was hilarious. Niggas in Paris, like I said, that's my favorite song off the album. Also, honorable mention. What the fuck is it? Otis,
yeah.
But not just Otis. There's another one. Hard as a motherfucker. You niggas know who I am. Hold on. I'm tripping. I'm about to go. Yo, hold on. Woo. Ham?
It was a song on there when you asked me. I couldn't think of it, but I was thinking of the song. Now I can't even think of it.
Bring up where's the track list?
I got it.
Let me see that thing. Cause Ham is in my top 3. Otis is crazy. I remember a video for Otis. Welcome to the Jungle. That's the song I was thinking of that I like a lot.
No Church in the Wild.
No, yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. No Church in the Wild, because that's the first song. I remember Welcome to the Jungle. Nah, yeah. My statement still stands. It's Nigga in Paris 1, Otis 2, Ham 3, No Church in the Wild 4, and it don't matter what the fuck comes else, because everything else is good too. All that shit else is good. But if you ain't never listened or you forgot, or it's before your time, I don't know what the fuck. You might have just been on some Sosa shit at the time. I don't know.
Go tap back in.
We gonna move on. We got Fabio. Bible. Bible. I don't know what the acronym stands for. I listened to the album and so it's not a bad project. It's a really good project, but
there's a but.
I need Fabio to eventually step out of his boundary or his comfort zone. And when I say that, I mean, I know this is his debut album, so I'm giving him grace on that sense. But even when you listen to like Fabio's features, everything is catered. The beat changes. So even when you hear a certain song with like the City Girl song or whatever, the beat, not the City Girl song, I forget what song, Nicki's song. The beat changes to where now it's catering to his flow and his style of rap. Mm-hmm. And I was hoping throughout this album I would kind of see him step out of that. And every song had that same cadence and arithmetic pattern to it. Don't get me wrong, it was a great album. And he had some good songs on there with the Say My Name, with the Beyonce sample. And that was a really good song. Even the song with Neo on there. Bring up the track list, bro, for me, please. The song with Neo on there as well is a very good record. But then he has one on there with Chloe. And I'm not mad at that song either. Chloe was a good song as well. So he hit the mark on a lot of records there. It's just I need to see a little bit versatility from him.
And Bible is just, it means the acronym. You know the acronym for Bible?
Oh, that's what it means? Really?
Yeah. I was surprised. I didn't think he named it that.
Oh, well, I did like City of Gods.
Basic instructions before leaving Earth, for those who don't know.
I'm sorry, go ahead, get that off again. So for the people out there.
Yeah, for those who don't know. Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
It was
you ain't learned that in Sunday school. You learned to hear at Jukebox.
Changed on me with how you say that dude's name? Vory. Is it Vory or V?
V-O-R-Y?
Yeah.
Good sign to me?
Yeah.
Vory.
So Changed on Me is a good song, but Love Songs with Neo is probably like my second favorite song. Hello with Chloe is a good song. What's My Name, like I said, but I don't feel like Queen Naija was needed on the song. I don't think he needed both Queen Naija and Coi Leray. I think he'd have been better, and to me, actually said this shit. Like, I think it'd have been better if he just had Beyonce actually, just her still on there singing her melodies or sampling her voice or whatever the case may have been, but not having Queen Naija, because Queen Naija, I mean, she basically redid B's verse, but added a few things, took a few, but it was almost the same down there, same verse. So I don't think Queen Naija was necessary. I think he could have kept it to just Coi Leray, but I'm not mad at the record. That was a great record, and he did that song justice. That sample justice.
That A Boogie and Slay Bella, that player.
Oh yeah, that was a good song.
Yeah, she actually got on.
Yeah, she got her shit off. I was surprised. It wasn't long, but it was a couple. What did you think?
About like 8 bars.
Yeah, 8 bars. Yeah, it wasn't bad. This album was not bad at all. We're gonna move on though to Trendsetter. Well, you got anything to say about Fabio? I don't know if you tapped into
I
it.
ain't tapping.
You
I
listen?
heard the little singles. I like them. But Trendsetter. No. I said
I'm
Coi
looking up the
Leray is
churches.
a walking hit maker.
He called it.
Like
She's a pop star, rock star, trap star, whatever the fuck star you want to call it. She's a superstar.
she's a star. Yeah,
That
facts.
bitch is a super. I mean, that girl, that woman, that lady is a superstar. She has so Paranoid on there with Polo G, but that Mustard's interlude, and I skipped over the song. I'm so sorry, Koi. I didn't know no better because I thought it was just like you and Boogie. I don't know. When you hear interlude, you just hear people talking or shit like that, or a skit or something. I don't know. I ain't really think it was like gonna be.
You're not a fan of interludes?
Or yeah, I thought it was just gonna be like some. What was it on Roddy Rich when he had that horse going down. Slow it down.
Yeah, well, you saw Slow Down featuring Jamie Foxx, and then James just on there talking.
So that's what I thought that was, but it comes to find out that's not what it is. I heard it on accident. You know how it just comes on, and I love that song. A Boogie. I need people to give A Boogie his fucking respect. I don't know what the fuck going on out
I
here.
don't know why people don't rock with A Boogie.
Niggas is sleep on A Boogie. Is he washed? Did he do something that I missed? I know him and his girl fucked. He fucked up with his girl, but he's back with her now. Can't the nigga redeem himself? Like, it seemed like ever since that shit happened, he's just been knowing everybody's like, not shitless, but y'all just don't give a fuck list. A Boogie is hard, and y'all, he's back, and he got some shit to say. That was a good song. What was that? Overthinking with her, really good song. And I listened to that song first because I watched her on Breakfast Club and her and Charlamagne was going at it. And Charlamagne was like, yeah, that song's not really for me. And when I listened, and he was basically saying, I guess not just he was a man, but age-wise and shit, other shit like that as well. But when I listened to the record, I didn't get that impression. I thought it was for me. And they also went on to talk about if Coi will be an artist that men actually like to listen to. Yeah. As in, she's a woman artist, and a lot of men don't like to listen to women artists a lot. And she said herself, I don't either. I don't like to listen to women either. But she said, I'm trying to change that. And when I listen to this album, I really can listen to her. And you can't tell that, one, a lot of the boys, or especially the younger kids, like Young K.A. and a lot of the younger rappers, who use the melodic and the slight autotune and shit like that, they sound like Coi.
Yeah.
So when Coi was doing that, all I hear is just she sounds like another rapper to me. Yeah. I'm not getting that she's a woman rapper or none of that. She's just another rapper to me. And when I seen her hold her own on Thief in the Night, that will be your favorite song on here. Because that's probably my second favorite. Love Song is crazy. Just because, man, Neo. I love Neo. I'm a Neo fan, so
I'm gonna say Neil was my guy.
yeah, you will like that song. It's his old. I forgot. Love songs. This is the song. When you play it, you gonna like.
So sick of love songs.
Yeah.
So
Yep. Nah, I couldn't get the lyrics out my mouth. Yep. But Thief in the Night will probably be your second or first favorite because she let Herb get his shit off. As in, Herb didn't change his approach to the song. He was still on his drill. He's talking this shit. Alright, I just want to start with you more. Your top 10 rappers right now.
Right now?
If you can't give me 10, give me 5.
No order.
No order. Just no order.
YB.
Alright, that's an order.
It's no order. It's no order. But let me just throw that out there first.
Alright.
YB, Dirk, Baby.
That's a good 3.
That's
Alright, hold on. Let me switch this question.
Kodak.
Oh, yeah, you're starting 5. So say you're starting 5. Yeah, because I seen this recently and I like this question.
Alright, so I'm gonna go YB at the point.
Okay. We got YB at the point. You gotta think.
My 5, my big man. We gonna put Rod Wave at my big man.
Ooh.
Okay.
Rod Wave is my big man. I'm gonna probably do Yak at my 4.
That's a good 4. Dennis Rodman right there.
Yak gonna get it done.
He definitely gonna get it done.
Dirk gotta be my shooting guard.
How the chemistry gonna be between them
The
two?
point guard and shit.
Yeah, they
They
gotta.
gonna figure it out.
He gotta pass the rock
It's
to
gonna
him.
take a couple. It's gonna take a couple. You feel
Sit
me? A couple
downs.
games,
Yeah, a
but
couple games. A couple games.
It's gonna take a while, but we get the chemistry together. And then my 3. I really feel like I can't say Baby because it's like, when's the last time Baby really dropped the album? Like, I feel like Baby got respect. Baby got all these features. Baby's the one. Don't get it wrong.
Yeah.
But I just want to hear another.
The last
album.
one was the collab, right?
Yeah, with Dirk, and before that, it was my turn.
Thief in the Night, though, she let Herb get his shit off. Herb was still on his drill, talking his shit. And Koi came right after him, talking his shit. Then they had they back and forth on the record. Because when I thought Herb had his verse first. So when I thought Herb went, I thought that was going to be the end of Herb. Come to find out, no, now they got a little back to forth going on. Great record. Shout out to Koi. You did your thing. You are a fucking trendsetter for sure. You're a superstar, global, international. You're all of that. And this was a great debut album. A really good debut album. Welcome to Vulture Land is next by Rod 49. I ain't got much to say other than Vulture Island V2 with Lil Baby is fucking ridiculous.
That song's crazy.
And that is
I can't wait to hear that out.
That is the hardest song out right now. And when I hear that in the club, bar, it don't matter where the fuck. Cook out. If I'm out, I'm gonna get turned. I'm like a damn donkey because I know all the lyrics. Both verses, all the shit. Yeet, yeet. I know when the yeet, yeet coming in. Take his head. I got my mannerisms down too. Take his head clean off. Yeet, yeet. I got all my shit ready. So whenever y'all see me acting the fool, y'all ain't seeing me. It's okay. But that's my favorite song on there. And you got the I Swear Vezo song. I think it's Counterfeit or some shit like that. Really good record.
They got Babyface Ray on there too.
Good song too. I listen to those 3 jams. I also listen to Bad Bitch or something like that. Bitch something. Good.
Bad Bitch Alert.
Bad Bitch Alert. It's a good song too. I didn't get to the project in its entirety though, but I like what I heard.
Back into it.
DCG Brothers dropped Jungle Life, and if I'm not mistaken, this is their debut album. What you think about the Herb record? Stomp.
I like it.
Said jump.
But I don't know if I like it because of the video.
Or
honestly,
that's why I asked you
forgot the
that.
song.
That's why I asked you that.
Hard.
But that's why I asked you that when we was watching. I'm like, cause even me, I heard the song in the car, but when I was sitting here watching, I found myself zoning out the music a little bit and focusing just more on what's going on in the story they're telling in the video. And I was wondering if that storytelling in the video, for the fact that it didn't line up to what the storytelling in the song was that a distraction, or did it help them by keeping your attention? Did it keep your attention for the right reasons?
Yeah, because I'll go back and watch the video.
But like you said, you don't remember the song.
Then the more I watch the video, the more I hear the song, the more I'm remembering.
Did you listen to the album?
No,
No,
I ain't
not
know
yet.
they dropped. But I'll give it a listen because I
Gym. Whenever you go to the gym.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to get out of this.
Planet Fitness?
Yeah.
Should I start my spring break by getting me a Planet Fitness membership and going to the gym?
Should. Summer's right here, bro. Summer's not approaching, knocking on the door.
So I should slide to the gym tomorrow morning.
I'm ready for summer.
I'm ready for summer too.
Uh-huh.
We got some summer music. When I hear that, I'm sorry, but back to Vulture Island with Baby V2. When I hear that in the summer, when y'all hear somebody riding past, windows down, blasting, yeet, yeet, that's me. Yeet, yeet. Because that shit still gonna be hard to me in the summer. I ain't gonna lie. Because I'm gonna probably forget about it in a couple weeks. And then summer come back around, and I'm gonna find that song again. And I'm gonna be back, yeet, yeet. Because that shit is, make that ass clap.
Bro,
Everything about it.
Bro, the video's hard. You could tell they all had a good time.
Nigga, what? Everybody was yeet, yeet. When that yeet, yeet come on, everybody turned up. I don't know what it is about that.
I don't know.
What it is.
I don't know.
It's not like what is that called? It's like a calling or something, like a chant or something that just gets everybody rowdy or does something to your body to where you just want to.
It's provocative.
Turn
It gets the
everything.
people going.
It gets the people going. It just makes you want to turn the fuck up.
He had the whole ward outside, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gates
in the John. Shout out to
Hot
Big
Boy
Gates.
in there.
Hot Boy was in there.
Fredo Bang on FaceTime.
Yep, I seen
Little
that.
Baby, everybody was there chilling like it was they good.
Comfortable. That's how it should be. All
true.
love. All love.
Dude.
We're gonna get into some singles now. We got Neck and Wrist by Pusha T, Hove, and Pharrell. What's your thoughts? I only listened to it once.
I only listened to the one bar. I'm bad for business. I should have listened to that. I don't know why I didn't. I just wanted to hear that when Hov was like, they say if Big was alive, Hov wouldn't be in this position. If Big was alive, y'all would have got the commission.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that John, that's
the only bar you listened to?
Yeah.
He said some more. He said some harder shit. You need to go
like,
listen.
Before that or after?
Before and after.
Before and after, yeah.
His whole bar on that, he was talking about. You could tell that one, he's not like affected by a lot of shit, but he sees a lot of shit and he doesn't forget nothing.
Yeah.
So he addressed shit from like way back, and it's like it may be old to us, but it's like he ain't never forget about it. He ain't never addressed it. And now he's getting the shit off in a lot of different aspects. Cause like that Biggie shit's kind of old for real.
Well,
People
yeah,
been saying that for years, like literally.
And how he addressed that was crazy.
Crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
his cadence, like his flow.
I'm ready for this album. Pusha. I think Pusha is coming for that #1 spot. Album wise, I'm ready.
Getting back on that bar, bro. I don't think people really paid attention to the commission, cause it was never fulfilled. I mean, it never came into fruition.
We had London, Bia featuring J. Cole. Good record. It's nice to see Bia and J. Cole together. We also got Right On and In a Minute with Lil Baby. Go ahead, get your shit off.
Yeah, all right.
I ain't gonna say nothing. So we gotta move it on.
In a Minute was my favorite at first, but I don't know. In a Minute, kind of more like smooth, like just smooth. Just kind of Baby was just kind of getting his shit off. But that Right On, hearing that in the summer, bro, that I ain't gonna lie, that Right On's turned me to a monster. Jim.
Remind me, because the songs get to the blur. How does Right On start off? Because there's
Slide
a
My
bar.
Rosary.
If like when he be like, throw my brother alley oop.
Oh no, that's
In a Minute.
Said
That's the one I've been liking.
I be in the loop, she be in the group. Brody want a friend.
Throw
Throw
an
an alley
alley-oop.
oop. Turn nothing to something. I'm the living proof. How can I lose when we the who's? Let me go, y'all. People probably think I show off. I ain't even get it yet. Running up a silly check. Staying off the internet. Share stage with Billie Eilish. Turn her into giving time. Personal apology, cause I got rich without them. Only thing that they should be saying is baby, keep it solid. We ain't even deep as we used to. This shit slick divided.
No doubt, this shit slick divided for real. That's why that's my favorite song. Right On is to turn up, but in a minute he's preaching.
Yeah, he was preaching.
Yeah,
but that Slide My Rosary shoot, that shit look good. Like Right On, get your own salon, your hair done when you want from now on. Said tell the police I ain't been doing nothing. I've been selling these songs.
This is like when he did us. When he gave us that 2-pack with
I said coming for that. Don't be running from me. If I like you, I spend money on it. Get whatever from it. Put 6 figures in your business. I do real shit. I draw cash. Have the dealer shit. The mega can't slip. But nah, bro, that Right On's turning me to a monster. That's gonna be my song when I feel like when I feel like I'm fully in my
Give me the album.
Cause he was like,
give me the album.
Bro,
give me the album.
Said, I done got my shit together. I'm way better than last time, bro.
Yeah,
that's my line. Yeah,
give me the album.
Give you that, bro.
That's all I like.
Baby's coming. I ain't gonna lie. This album's gonna be crazy.
You hyped it up.
Yeah, that shit was hard, bro.
It was hard, but
you played on back to back.
It didn't give me that feeling.
You gotta play on back to back.
I did. It didn't give me that feeling. You know when you get that feeling, you know, like, oh, that was the one. Like, I don't even think the fans and the media took it as, you know, how many people you see quoting anything.
Because it was leaks.
Still. No. We still ain't feeling it. Sometimes most of the leak records is the best records. And people be tweaking, going crazy over. But they were good records. It was just what I expected. I'm ready for more.
Watch.
I need an album and I need to see
some growth.
Growth.
Okay, this next Baby album gonna be crazy. You heard it here first from me.